Hey friends, it's been 2 weeks since my last update. I don't really have a reason for last week, I don't think. But this week is on time, but it's been a crazy week. As you can see, I have flowers. These are from a hospital stay. I'll put in this video right here. Guess what? I'm back in the hospital. It's so bright in here. That's why I have sunglasses on. Like many people who get bariatric surgery, I had to have my gallbladder taken out. It was sort of an emergency. I took the ambulance to work, or no, the ambulance picked me up from work, and then I took it to the hospital, obviously. I literally just came out of surgery like 30 minutes ago. And that's it. I get to go home tomorrow, but I figured I'd share this just so people know that this is part of it for many people. But I'll talk more about it in my video. Bye. So yeah, I had my gallbladder taken out 2 days ago. I got home from the hospital yesterday. I'm not going to get into all my stats because they're so out of whack because of being at the hospital. Sorry, I'm still a little short of breath, just because everything is sort of done in the abdomen. It's very similar to gastric bypass, just because it was laparoscopic, and they just pump your body with all that gas, and so everything is sore. I mean, I guess it's better than traditional surgery, they say, but I don't know, with traditional surgery, does your whole entire body hurt from all that gas? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm home, just recovering. But yeah, it's similar because to gastric bypass, because I came home after not being able to eat for 3+ days and still not really having an appetite. And of course, just like surgery, like gastric bypass surgery, I came home weighing more than when I went in because of all the fluids and gas and everything else. So it's just one of those things come on. And last night, I didn't really sleep that well. I definitely slept better than in the hospital because I was at least in my own bed, but I'm a side sleeper and it's just so painful, at night, when you have to move and then just getting rid of the fluids, and basically every hour or 2 hours I had to get up and go to the bathroom. So I lost 5 pounds from last night until this morning of fluid, and hopefully I'll be doing well. I'm pretty bummed that I'm not going to be able to do yoga or anything like that. Yeah, it just sort of came on at work, and I've been having some pain prior to this, and I thought that I had eaten too much or eaten the wrong thing, or it just wasn't going well with my tummy. But I think it probably was the beginning of a gallbladder issue, because they said when they took it out it was really bad. They did see gallstones in the CAT scan, and by the time they took it out they said it looked not good. But yeah, it was the worst. An ambulance came to my work. It was super embarrassing. But that's just the way it is. But interesting non-scale victory. When I left the hospital yesterday, sorry, I have to readjust my leggings. They're right on a incision. When I left the hospital yesterday, they brought out a regular wheelchair. Not the standard, wider wheelchairs. So that was kind of cool. I know it's so dumb. But one thing that I was thinking about in the hospital, and then like coming home, I can't believe that I had been through surgeries, the lap band and then the gastric bypass, weighing over 100 pounds more in the case of lap band, and over 80 pounds more in the case of gastric bypass. I mean, it's crazy because things are so difficult now, and I remember it being like obviously more difficult before. I don't know, it's weird because I feel like the pain is worse now, but being able to do things is easier. Like, I know this sounds dumb, but like one of the most difficult things to do after surgery was to put on underwear and leggings, and I just could not bring my legs up. And there's no problem with your leg muscles or anything like that after the gallbladder surgery or removal. Like, you don't need to use your abs or anything. So pulling my legs up wasn't, difficult. But I remember that being the most difficult thing before. And right now it's not. So it's just little things like that that, make a huge difference. And so, even when, maybe you think like loose skin or the looked part is not like where you want. I mean, just the simple fact of weighing a ton less, not literally, than before, it just makes the hard things a lot easier too. So I'm about to go take a nap because I feel like it's already been a long day, even though it's like only 11 o'clock or almost noon. But I just wanted to jump in and give you all a quick update. I do weigh less than last week. Even with that gain and all of that, only about a pound less than last week. I think I'm still getting rid of fluids and stuff, so I'm not going to go into my stats because I just don't feel like it. I know it's lower, but there's just so many weird things this week that who knows like what's real and what's like going to stay. I assume at some point I will be eating food. Oh, and that's the other weird thing is I think another reason why I haven't really been wanting to eat is because this is the first surgery I've ever had where they're like encouraging me to eat solid foods. Like when I was at the hospital, they gave me this menu to like order all this crazy stuff. I mean, it was like room service, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to have chicken broth. I'm allowed to have full foods. Like, they wouldn't let me eat or leave until I could eat. So it's weird because, my other two surgeries, it was like you're barely drinking water, trying to have chicken broth. But I don't know. I just have not had an appetite. Also, whenever my gallbladder attack happened, I was eating lunch. I was in the middle of lunch. So I don't know if that's the other thing. I mean, obviously I'm not going to advocate, or what's the word? I'm not going to aggravate my gallbladder because I don't have it. But, yeah, I'm just like kind of scared to eat. So that's about it. It's almost Christmas. So I'll check in with y'all next week, and Merry Christmas. And I hope if you are starting your journey soon, that 2020 brings lots of good things for you. But I'll be back next week. Bye.